So since the price of Bitcoin has failed to find support above this 0.5 Fibonacci line, failed to find support above this monthly R1 line, now where could the price of Bitcoin be possibly heading? Because if you look at this price action in a different time frame using different scenarios, we are definitely being flashed with some very interesting moves. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a friendly reminder to those individuals who are unaware about this 200 USDT position airdrop from Bybit. Bybit is giving around free 200 USDT position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. If you haven't claimed this bonus, please check the video description. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a 4-hour time frame, you can see, guys, on my previous video, I was very clear. Wait until the price of Bitcoin breaks out of this 0.5 Fibonacci line before looking for any long opportunity, because we found out, according to this example, during this downtrend, price usually shows a relief rally. This relief rally, just like as shown in an example, is known as dead cat bounce, where we get attracted on this 0.5, 0.600 Fibonacci line and head towards the original trend direction. And in our case, we have said this is our original trend direction. So if the price of Bitcoin is going to follow this dead cat bounce trading pattern, we said 61,000 could be on the line. And if you look at this right now, after failing to find support of this 0.5, 0.600 Fibonacci line, we started showing weakness. And now we have to be careful, guys, because the price for the coming days could be heading towards the 61,000 range, not just only because of this dead cat bounce trading pattern, even according to our ascending broadening wedge. On my previous video, I was very clear. We have to find support above this previous temporary resistance line. I mean, the line which previously acted as support will be looked as line of resistance, but also will be looked as line where we could be getting attracted. And it did. I mean, price got attracted around this lower trend line, which rejected us. You can see rejection from this lower trend line resulted in a corrective move, and this is exactly what is shown here in an example as well. Price failing to find support over this lower trend line could result in furthermore corrective move. And now, since this here is also playing out, we have to focus more on this rising wedge, because according to this rising wedge, the price of Bitcoin could go even lower around 61,000, and even in the worst case around this monthly VCPL line. So that's why, guys, since we are following this bearish continuation pattern, I want you guys to be a little bit careful. It doesn't mean the price is going to be bearish and it's going to show a move like this. If that happens, then I will be the first one to buy Bitcoin. I'm being very honest with you guys. During uptrend, during bull market, we have seen 20% retracement, 30% retracement. So this pullback could be short-lived as long as the price in the medium short term remains above 60,000. So that's why, guys, if the price of Bitcoin is going to show furthermore corrective move, I want you guys to focus around 61,000 as our next price opportunity, because it's not just only these bearish continuation patterns which are pointing us weakness. Even the leading indicator is pointing us weakness. We have failed to find support above this monthly R1 line, and on my previous video I was very clear with you guys. If we fail to close the daily candle above this monthly R1 line, it is going to be looked as a bearish continuation pattern. Price failing to find support of this monthly R1 line could result in a breakdown, and it is happening right now. So if this here is going to be furthermore corrective move, furthermore continuation to the downside, we are focusing Bitcoin to get attracted towards this worst case target, which is in between 58,000 to 53,000, in between that range, before finding bottom, before starting with this actual impulsive move. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. If the price of Bitcoin, or let's say as long as we remain below this monthly R1 line, which is around 69,400, 69,500, we are going to look this as a bearish continuation pattern. Price of Bitcoin heading towards the 61,000 and even up to this monthly VCPR before finding bottom, before starting with a new impulsive move, because we know around that area, it's not just only the support from this monthly VCPR line, but also support from our leading indicator. First one is this Williams alligator indicator. You can see during uptrend, this trend line has been looked as an important line of support, right? Not just only once, not just only twice. It has acted as support plenty of time during uptrend. So we are still above this Williams alligator indicator, and along with that, even our private indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator. You can see this indicator along with Williams alligator indicator is still holding the price above 60,000. So that's why as long as we remain above 60,000, this pullback could be short-lived, and price after that could show another continuation like this, a retracement around 61,000, and then a final move towards this sell point. And why sell point? Because we have been talking about this parabolic curve pattern since a couple of days, where I showed you this formation, what is unfolding here could be our base 4, because according to this parabolic curve pattern step-like formation, base 1 has already been formed, base 2 has already been formed, base 3 has also been formed, and now this could be a formation of base 4. So if you look here on the right hand side, base 4 also indicates sideways market before heading towards this sell point. So in our case, if this exact scenario is going to play out, then you can see even this example here on the right hand side will play out perfectly, because after breaking out from this rising channel, sideways market for a few days before continue here to the upside. And if you look at this price action of Bitcoin right now, we are being flashed with a very similar move. So that's why, guys, that's why as long as the price of Bitcoin remains above 60,000, there is nothing to worry about. And not just only because of this formation which we have here, but also with the help of this Livermore pivotal point theory, because we might be coming back to retest this previous temporary resistance line. And you can see remaining over 60,000 could mean, in a bigger picture, a simple retest, right? Consolidate for a few days before heading here to the upside. So that's why, guys, since we are above this neckline, this might be looked as a retest and it's going to give us a buying opportunity. So in a bigger frame, we want the price of Bitcoin to remain above 60,000 at any cost, because if that happens, I mean, price remains over 60,000, then this corrective move will be looked as a pre-halving correction. I mean, in the past price action, we have found out whenever this monthly RSI line was overheated at the overbought area, it resulted in a corrective move. But in our case, what we have done, we have also added this halving scenario, because according to this pre-halving, post-halving, you can see how the price has reacted in the past price action. Bull market, bear market, expansion phase. And when we went through the halving, how did the price reacted? It went parabolic. Same thing happened here. Bull market, bear market, expansion phase. When we went through the halving, price went parabolic. But before we went through the halving, you can see we had this expansion phase where the price was following this rising trend line. So each and every time we got attracted towards this rising trend line, which acted as support before starting with this actual impulsive move. So in our case, if you look at it carefully, you can see this rising trend line is going to be looked as support. So if the price starts showing weakness even after this halving, right, we are expecting this rising trend line to be looked as our support, and price after testing that is going to go parabolic. And the reason why we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to go even higher is also because of this monthly RSI line, because whenever you can see this RSI line was overbought, what resulted after that? A corrective move. Each and every time, right, you can see RSI line was overbought, it resulted in a corrective move. If you look at it right now, I mean, the current scenario, this RSI line is just around 74.75. I mean, we still have plenty of room until this RSI line gets overbought and then slowly head here towards this oversold area. So until then, you can see, until this RSI line starts flashing green like this, right? Until then, there will be more impulsive move for Bitcoin. So this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, please destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also 200 USDT position airdrop is available for those individuals who have not claimed it yet. I mean, Bybit is giving around 200 USDT free position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. All the links are given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. By saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye-bye.